So let's deep dive into the code with the help of Visual Studio now. So here in namespace bank account example, we have declared one class bank account. So in bank account, the first variable is interest rate. So as we see here, it is a constant variable. Why we have made this variable constant? Because interest rate is same for all customers for their saving account or current account. It may not be happen that one customer has different interest rate and another customer has different interest rate for saving account or current account. So that's why we have make this value to constant variable. So in our application, it cannot be changed further. So at the time of compilation only, we have to decide the interest rate. That is nothing but the 3% interest rate. So the next variable is bank branch, and we have made this variable as a read-only variable. Why we have made it read-only and not the constant variable? Because at the time of compilation, we are not sure in which branch the customer want to open their bank account. So at the time of account creation, customer will decide in which bank branch he need to or he wants to open the bank account. So at runtime, this decision is taken by customer. So that's why we have made this variable as a read-only variable. And this variable is set at constructor level at the time of account creation. So the next variable is total account. So total account is not specific to particular bank branch. So this variable is at bank level and not the branch level. So that's why it is a static variable and it must be shared between all bank branches. So whenever any bank branch open the account, he must be aware of total account number count under the bank level. So the next one is account balance and account holder name. So we have declared this variable as an instance variables instead of constant and static variable. So why we have made these variables as instance variable? Because these variables are associated to specific customer and not for the other or bank level. So these variables are specific to customer level or object of that particular bank account class. So that's why we have declared these variables as an instance variable. So account holder name and account balance are instance variables. And at the time of account creation, we need to set these values with the help of constructor. So this is the constructor. As we are aware, constructor has the same name as its class name. And it is accepting three parameters: account holder name, bank branch, and initial balance. So we are just assigning those values to instance variables. And in constructor, we are incrementing the value of total accounts. So every bank branch, whenever creating any bank account, this value must be incremented. So the next function we have is calculate interest. So this is the formula to calculate the interest on amount. So account balance into interest rate. So interest rate is 0.03 here. It is a constant value. So by using this formula, we are calculating the interest for that customer and we are just printing that information on command prompt. C is the format specifier for currency. For US, it would be a dollar, and for Indian currency, it would be a rupees. So there is another function we have created, display account info, which will print information like account holder name, bank branch, and account balance on command prompt for that particular account or customer. So as we are aware, main method is the entry point of our application. So in first line, we are creating one account, that is account 1 for Sunil, and the branch of Sunil is Varje branch, and the initial amount is 1000 rupees. After that, we are calling display account info to show that information on command prompt. And after that, we are calculating the interest for Sunil for this amount, that is nothing but 1000 rupees. After that, we are creating one more account for Vinesh in Kothur branch, and the initial bank balance is 2500 rupees. After that, we are calling display account info function with the help of object of that bank account class. And after that, we are calculating the interest for Vinesh for 2500 rupees. And at last, we are printing the total bank account number on command prompt. So let's debug the application now. So here with the help of constructor, we are passing customer name, branch, and initial bank account. So now in constructor, we are receiving account holder name as Sunil, bank branch is Warje branch, and initial balance is 1000 rupees. So we are just setting those values to instance variables and just incrementing the total accounts count. So initially it was 0. Now we are creating the first account in bank. Now the total accounts are set to 1. So here we have created one bank account. Now we are just displaying that information with the help of display account info on command prompt. So yes, account holder name is Sunil, bank branch is Warje branch, and current balance is 1000. So here you can see instead of showing dollar sign or rupee sign, it's showing question mark because we have not set format specifier at culture level. So let's set that value. Now it will show dollar sign. So let's debug this function again. Now enter into the display account info function. Now we are setting the current culture to US. So now account balance on command prompt should show dollar sign. Yes, now it's showing dollar sign. But if you want to use rupee sign, then just make this value as HIIN. So for Indian currency, let's debug it again. Now command prompt show rupees sign instead of dollar sign. So let's debug further code. Now we are calculating the interest for Sunil bank account. Let's enter into the calculate interest function. By using this formula, that is account balance into interest rate, we are calculating the interest for Sunil account. That is nothing but 30 rupees. And we are just printing the value on command prompt. So interest for Sunil is 30 rupees. Now again, we are creating the second account for Vinesh. So total accounts count would be 2 now. Now displaying the account info function on command prompt. Yes, account holder name is Vinesh, bank branch is Kothod branch, and current balance is 2500 rupees. Now we are calculating the interest for Vinesh. So it is 75 rupees. So interest for Vinesh is 75 rupees. And the total accounts we have created in bank should be 2. So one is for Warje branch and one is for Kothod branch. But total account variable is a static variable. So it is a global variable and must shared between all branches. So that's why the total account would be 2. Yes, total bank accounts is 2 now.